All right. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen. First of all, congratulations to the Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna say why. You know, the Miami Dolphins, they haven't been a good team all football season, but they continue to fight. I think they won 2 out of their last 4. They didn't give up. They found a way to get up and try to play and try to get this feeling of winning. They get up every Sunday and try to strive for this feeling, a feeling that we no longer desire to have. We don't want to be winners, it seems like, at this point. I don't think this team can coexist with Doug Pederson and Jim Schwartz on the staff together as head coach and defensive coordinator. This team will not succeed again. It just won't happen. Now, I want to thank Doug Pederson and Jim Schwartz for what they've done, helping us bring, a Super Bowl to the city a few years ago. But at the end of the day, we will never get another one again with that combination of play caller and that combination of defensive play caller. It just won't happen. Now, you see why I wanted Devontae Parker. You see why I wanted him. How were we outcoached by the youngest roster in football? And is that a first-year head coach over there? I'm not sure, but how are we outcoached by something like that? How is a Super Bowl winning coach outcoached like that? The pressure's gotten to Doug Pederson. We got to call a spade a spade. The pressure of not being able to put up points has gotten to Doug Pederson when that's really not the name of the game. The name of the game is win. Once we were up, Doug Pederson kept trying to pour it on thick, letting them back in the game, abandoning the run. He want to look spectacular through the air. Carson Wentz was having a great day. All you got to do is run the ball. It's about winning the game. It's not about having an amazing game against a bad team. We just got to win the game against a bad team. Now, listen, man, I'm not none of these dudes, man. I'm not going to disable my comments. Whatever. We got to take our wins with our losses. That's what we got to do. But the Philadelphia Eagles are not a playoff team. Not a playoff team. This win right here, it don't even matter because we ain't get the win. This game would have tied us up with the Cowboys record-wise. Cowboys would have had the half-game lead, leading down to a big showdown where we could have solved all this in the last 4 games. But the Philadelphia Eagles, if they're going to make the playoffs, they got to be a total collapse by the Dallas Cowboys. A total collapse. Jim Schwartz does not know how to... Listen, this is the essence of being a coach. You come out with your game plan. Your game plan was the right game plan to come out with. We was getting to Fitzpatrick early and often in the game. We forced him to throw an interception. We was sacking him. Then what do coaches do? They see, okay, they're coming at us with this wide nine situation. Now we're going to adjust to what their defense is doing. Now, it's a chess match. You got to adjust to the adjustment. Jim Schwartz never did that. He never did that. Once they found out that Devontae Parker could not be stopped, and they found it out on a whim. Didn't I tell y'all that they had nothing to play for? I told y'all that they was going to go for 4th downs and stuff like that. I told y'all what to be ready for. But unfortunately, I'm not a coach. I said what we need to be looking out for. We need to look out for any 4th down situation. They're going to try it. I think they converted 2 4th downs and they attempted an onside kick. It was ample time to right the wrongs in this game. Doug Pederson, as an offensive play caller, let Carson Wentz down. He let that entire offense down. You see those goddamn offensive linemen that we just signed? Lane Johnson and Brandon Brooks. They were creating, that is the 2nd worst run defense. The Miami Dolphins are the 2nd worst run defense in the National Football League. Why do you abandon the run? We were up 2 points. We come out on the following series, not one running play. Not one running play. Not one running play. Not one running play. Doug Pederson and Jim Schwartz it's a toxic combination. Although Doug Pederson is the head coach, and at any given time, he can trump what he's seen on the defensive side of the ball. He ain't even got time to worry about that because offensive play calling is way too much of a challenge for him he can't do his job right to even worry about Jim Schwartz's job. You see what I'm saying? They need to blow up the coaching staff. Period. Period. I don't even want to get into any positives that I've seen in the game because it don't even matter at this point. They need to blow up the coaching staff. You need a brand new defensive coordinator and you need a goddamn play caller. I'm fine with Doug being the head coach. I don't care. You can have that title, but you just can't be the guy calling the plays no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the guy calling the plays no more. It's sad, man. It's a sad day when you know you can't even say you beat. Listen. We ain't shoot ourselves in the foot. We lost to a better coach team. We lost to a better team. A better team. The youngest roster in football. We ain't shoot ourselves. We lost to a better team. The Miami Dolphins are better than the Philadelphia Eagles. They are. We punched them in the mouth several times. They weathered their adversity. And look at us. Look at us. Losing to a 2-9 football team. A 2-9 football team. And I don't believe in this nonsense that everybody's saying. It don't matter who goes to the playoffs out of the Eagles and the Cowboys. If the Eagles or the Cowboys go to the playoffs, they put themselves in prime position to fight for the Super Bowl until they get put out. So whoever goes to the division, listen, you can't win a Super Bowl without getting to the playoffs. It's crazy, man. It's foolishness, yo. It's foolishness. It's foolishness, man. It's foolish for us to think that the blueprint was already laid out to beat these guys, man. If you look at my keys to victory, man, the most important key was what? They got nothing to play for. They got nothing to play for. Be wary of the fourth down. How on a fourth down, I think it was 4th and 4, they just throw a Hail Mary. They could run a fly route on a 4th and 4, attacking Ronald Darby like the child he is. 3 straight weeks. 3 straight weeks we get beat by a trick play. 3 straight weeks. We sweet, man. We sweet. We got to call a spade, bro. We are sweet. The coaches, I don't want to hear the press conference. I don't even want to look at none of that, man. We are a debacle of an organization losing to the Miami Dolphins. We don't deserve to go to the playoffs. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. There's so many people. We are rock bottom right now. So many people deserve to go to the playoffs over us. Half the roster on the defensive side of the ball do not deserve to be in the Eagles' midnight green. They don't. They don't. They don't. And the scheme on the defensive side of the ball is just as bad as the scheme on the offensive side of the ball. Why the hell is Ronald Darby still one-on-one with people? Where are the safeties? All this dude do is blitz Malcolm Jenkins and blitz Rodney McLeod. Have them over the top. Once you blitz people like Ryan Fitzpatrick, who've seen every defense you could possibly throw at him, you make it easy for him. You make him make the quick read. That's easy for a seasoned quarterback. I'm disappointed in Jim Schwartz and Doug Pederson, man. I'm highly disappointed in Jim Schwartz and Doug Pederson. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back to the Michael Vick situation. Carson Wentz will never be able to thrive in this system. He just won't be able to thrive in this system. He won't. He won't be able to thrive in this system. You got a strong arm talent. Why are you even signing Brandon Brooks and Lane Johnson to these contracts and you're not going to let them play physical football and push people off the line of scrimmage?